heed my tale of time's beginning. All was dark. There was no sand. There was no sea. No earth, nor sky. No grass, nor wind. Till fire met ice in the gasping void. And from this scream came the giant Ymir, first of all beings. Proud Ymir, cruelly killed, yet from whose bones and blood and brains the world was made. The world you walk and war upon.
There you are.
Female. Eivor. Welcome everybody to Assassin's Creed Valhalla Female Let's Play. I am your host, Dark Necromancer 27. And let's get into this.
Victimized by these demonic entities. So I set out on a quest to capture what I once saw. Alright, what we just got here, we're at Bobby Mackey's Music World, also known as Hell's Gate.
Let me know what you think of the chat games and settings in the chat section. I'll get to it when I can. If I do not answer right away in the chat box channel right away, please leave a same message about what you were asking in the comment section of my channel, and I'll look over it.
That is a sign that I like to see right before we get locked down in a location. This is the real boy. This place, numerous institutions. I've found it. This place is haunted. And there's so much evil in the atmosphere and on the ground became real. These evil spirits date back to one of the most notorious murders that took place in Kentucky. In 1896, a girl named Pearl Bryan was beheaded 2.5 miles from here. Two men that murdered this girl and beheaded her, their names were Alonzo Wild and Scott Jackson. When they found her headless body, the bloodhounds tracked the killers to this very site. They searched this whole area looking for the girl's head. It was never found. It's the contention that her head probably washed out into the Licking River. But it's my opinion, it was given here as a blood sacrifice to the devil. The sacrifice took place at the abandoned well, the last remnant of the slaughterhouse. Formerly used to channel blood from the killing floor, it is now thought to be the gateway to hell itself. It's my opinion that Alonzo Wall and Scott Jackson are two of the greatest of the body. While these two men were on the gallows with the ropes around their necks, Alonzo Wall said that he would come back and haunt this area forever. They've been identified by numerous people that have had encounters. Among those people is Janet Mackey, Bobby's wife, who tried to interview her about her experience, but she wouldn't talk to us. I asked why. Janet didn't believe in this. Janet Mackey, Bobby's wife, did not believe in this. Well, then the encounter started with her. Janet was upstairs in an old apartment. She heard a voice say, "Get out." Something with control and forced her to the steps, and she never would come in here by herself. But she's still never come in by herself? No, she hasn't been in here until a year. She refuses to come in. When I got photographs from the old Kentucky Post newspaper, I brought them back to Janet Mackey, and she identified Alonzo Walling as the form or the spirit that threw her down the stairs. Janet still won't step foot in the nightclub, but we got Carl, the former caretaker, with an even more shocking story. We've heard there's a lot of demonic spirits here. Yes, there's more than one. There's many of them. Carl used to live in the apartment upstairs. He stayed here, but he locked himself in the room, slept with the shotgun. I don't know how he lived like that. He told me that every morning about 6 o'clock, it sounded like an army marching through here. These evil spirits, did they ever get to you? Yes, they did. They become demonically possessed. And the Reverend Glenn Cole spent 6 hours performing an exorcism on him back in this area. And you witnessed? I witnessed the whole thing. I used to like the idea of exorcism. I was like, ha ha ha. Well, this very area right here when I came through, and I hit my hands around my pastor's neck, I had no recollection of what happened. Do you think that the evil spirit or spirits that possessed you are still here at Bob Matthews? I feel them right now. You do right now? By the grace of God, they may leave me alone now.
While the spirits may know to leave Carl alone, numerous employees and patrons have also had experiences with the malevolent spirits that lurk inside the nightclub. There's one in the hand, and right next to the sink is a metal garbage can.
Sorry guys, I had to take care of some on my phone.
The garbage can went wham and slammed right up against the wall right there, right behind me. And I just turned it directly around, and there's a man right there with the handlebar right there. And I'm like, what is it? And the bathroom just got intensely hot. And the word, I could hear just the plain date, like I'm talking to you, die game. I was a non-believer, and I guess I went to vote.
Do you have any kind of experiences, any kind of paranormal experiences here at Bobby Matthews?
I came in here one day and the jukebox started playing. And I walked over there, and it was unplugged. The record was going around and around, like there was a record on it, but there was nothing on it. And the song that was on the jukebox wasn't even on the jukebox. What song is it? It's their anniversary walk.
I didn't want people to think of this as some kind of haunted ghost place. I wanted people to think of it as a country music place, because that's all I've ever done is sing country music.
I myself are very big fans of the song Valhalla.
That's good.
We love it. I listened to it, I don't know how long ago, and how many times I keep singing it.
Way back in the 30s, in the little town of Wilder.
And this song actually tells kind of the dark history about this building here, about your building. Maybe the paranormal activity here as well.
Back in the 1930s, a dance hall girl named Johanna was pregnant by a crooner named Robert Randall. Robert Randall was murdered by Johanna's father. After her father had Robert Randall killed, I think she poisoned her father and he committed suicide himself. She left a poem upstairs in the spotlight room.
Johanna, Johanna, where are you now?
We wrote the song in probably 15 minutes. Bobby Mackey, his mother named him Randy Mackey. At 1 day old, something came over Bobby's mom and she changed his name to Robert Randall Mackey. The crooner that was murdered here was named Robert Randall. Reincarnation, I don't believe in. It's very coincidental that his name would be Robert Randall.
And sometimes I think dark history has a way of repeating itself.
If anything like that is possible, I can see the connection.
I had Carl take us upstairs to see his old apartment where much of the activity took place.
You know, you walk in front of an air conditioner, or you open up the freezer across the refrigerator, a burst of cold.
Yeah.
I would feel that
On these stairs.
You said that you, right now, can kind of sense that these spirits may be watching all of us right now.
Yes, I do. I know they are. I feel them real strong.
Do you think they're going to like us? Or do you think they're going to dislike us being locked in their territory?
I think they're going to be curious about it. I think they just want to see what your intentions are.
I want to provoke the hell out of them. I just want to stand up to them. I mean, who are they? Who are these spirits to be bullies and to possess you? I want to taunt the hell out of them. I want to provoke them, give them a taste of their own medicine. See what happens when we do that.
You do. I want you to.
I'll provoke the hell out of them.
I will. You see that on that door right there? That American flag?
Yeah.
And it says, go away. Mm-hmm. That's what I used to tell them at night. I'll do something, man. And you stay here. when I get home, I'm going to pray for you.
It won't surprise me that if your cameras break, if your audio and your video goes out, because everybody that's ever came here and tried to investigate this has had video and audio problems with their phone. I firmly believe this place is still haunted. I firmly believe that there is very evil experiences, and I believe that you'll encounter it.
Wow, that really makes this lockdown a lot more interesting, doesn't it?
See? She agrees.
That's where Pearl Bryant's head was thrown down when she was decapitated.
Whoa.
Hello. Welcome to chat.
We're not leaving this time. You want us out? You gotta harm us.
After hearing the first-hand accounts of the paranormal activity and demonic possession that took place inside Bobby Mackey's, I was determined to capture evidence of their existence during our lockdown. And with dusk rapidly approaching, we needed to identify the hot spots for our investigation.
This was the old kitchen of Bobby Mackey's. After the exorcism occurred, the entire wall caught fire. The fire department had come put the fire out. They could not explain what caused the fire. The other hot spot would be up in the spotlight room on the catwalk over top of the stage.
Something just tells me we're gonna get attacked. I just fucking know it.
Flying out of
You don't be this happy and not get attacked.
over and over and over. Go here.
So maybe, Aaron, let's put an X back there.
I just want to show you this in the back. Right up here is the spotlight room underneath this burlap. It is a very, very hot spot up there. There's been psychics that have come in there that got very ill. One woman got thrown backwards and ran out of the building, and she's never come back in. Now down by the well, over to the right of the well room, is a very hot spot. The psychics say the Alonzo Watt and Scott Jackson spirits stay there a lot.
I have a feeling we're going to get some activity.
You'll get some. You're going to get what you're looking for.
Yeah, I hope I don't get too much.
Left behind from the days of the slaughterhouse, the well was the key to the hauntings at the club. Matt took us around back to the only entrance into the basement to check it out.
Right now, Matt's getting ready to take us to the room where all of the devil worshippers used to perform all of the rituals and sacrifices. You okay? Hold on just a second. I have to check for the back. Okay, now I'm sure. Whoa. I just seen like a screaming face here. It's an eye here and an eye here. I just saw that, right?
This is known as the Room of Faces.
Room of faces. A lot of faces?
There's a lot of different faces. We came in here one night. I was the first one down here. Right in this general location right here, there was the satanic circle. It was glowing green. Mm-hmm. Well, I had put my hand down on the ground, and the floor was hot.
So I think it's a really good idea if we place another X in here, maybe in the corner. Let's cover this whole room and see if we can get some stuff, maybe some dark masses.
Statue of Jesus is falling over. His head's right there.
What the hell? That's his head.
There's the head of Jesus right there.
Now, when did that happen?
I don't know.
And that's weird for it to fall and just this break off of it?
Especially right in front of the well room. That's where Pearl Bryant's head was thrown down when she was decapitated.
Wow.
The room that we're going to be going into is actually the oldest part of the building, the slaughter room.
Wow. That's it, huh?
Yes.
Okay, I'm here. Making me a pizza in the microwave.
I believe it was like 14 feet, and then from here to the living room.
Chickens are raised. And truly the branches of Yggdrasil.
Right behind us.
Now Yggdrasil is the tree of life.
So you have to believe that here's your portal from hell, there's your portal to heaven.
Everything that ever happened in history is recorded into Yggdrasil.
So you have your two portals out of this world. This love, all creation.
Yggdrasil is also known as the tree of knowledge.
Coming at 3 in the morning.
Aaron, about that time she was killed. We're going to set up a camera in here. Aaron, you want to come over here and bring some duct tape? Let's mark an X. Why don't you set up an X on that table, and we're going to put a tripod there and angle it down into the well. Oh, God, man, I'm getting... Wow. I feel really, really lightheaded right now. Okay. Sorry. Just like we did about here on my arm, standing up big time right now. Did you see that too? Yes. Like the shadow of a guy? Yes. I just feel really busy. I'm not going by feelings. I don't need to put, man. Hang on, guys. There's a black silhouette of a gentleman stuff down here.
Bloodshed. Oh, I will.
Something move right over here too, underneath this yes, real quick, stuff like that. Hold on. Sir? Is there somebody here? If you want us to leave, you want to give us a noise or a sign and tell us to leave?
Now it's my turn to offer eulogies.
Are you the one that broke the head off of that statue over there?
Coward here before the people. I was spared for this.
My love, do not listen.
It was clear the well was acting as a vortex for the evil spirits. In the past, it carried blood and guts from the slaughterhouse to the north-flowing Licking River. We had to find the connection.
Don't stay out straight. There you go. Okay. No, I think it's over more. There it is. There it is. There it is.
Now, yes, Odin does have two ravens. He has two of them, and each has a name. Just I forget what they're called. But they act like Odin's eyes in the real world, or so they say.
Check to see if the voice we heard was caught on tape. Our findings were inconclusive. The government warned us of past investigators having equipment trouble, and it appeared the encounter was a problem. Oh my God, I found it! I found the well! I found the well! It's right here. Yes, it turns in right here. There's something. Standing at the bottom of the well were murderers disposed of Pearl Bryan's head, sent chills down my spine.
Oh, smells so bad. I can parse the streams of the filter. Okay, we're good.
Many cultures have combined a relationship with water and paranormal. They say that spirits can't cross flowing water. So we're asking ourselves, is this...
And we did get a choice from my father. A shout out to Robert Brusler for choosing our first female character of the game. So that's one we're doing first. We're doing female first. There will be a second Valhalla Let's Play that we'll do for male.
Camera, and as you can see, it's still pouring down rain. And he's got a chain. We're really making sure we're not going to get out of here. We cannot get into the basement from this inside area. So we'll stay here from
and so...
And at 2 a.m., come unlock us out, Nick, Aaron, myself, Then the three of us will walk
each video I'll do on Assassin's Creed
down again at that
will have 2 missions in one episode. That brings it about an hour and 30 minutes long.
We're ready to get this investigation started. You ready, Nick?
But I know you would defy me to the death, fighting for
We're here. Are you guys waiting for us? 'Cause here we are for you. It's just the three of us, and that's it. So we want to meet and see all of you who have been scratching people and throwing people downstairs.
We're gonna use my Black Raven outfit for this
The attacks at Bobby Mountain
Let's Play series.
of demonic possession. Because we were the first crew to be locked in for an entire
As well as my green and
way to draw out,
blue katana,
it felt like we were surrounded by pure
which I like to call the dragons of the East and West. The Blades of Justice, I call them.
Can I take your eyes? You
Blades of Justice they are.
You've been harming everybody else in this club. You've been harming patrons of the bar. You've been harming Bob Max's wife, Carl. I want to see what it's all about.
Now, if there's ways you want me to do this Let's Play, please let me know. But for now, we're going to be doing it 2 missions per episode.
We decided to bring our own portable radio and play a version
That should stretch the video out a bit to where
of the other spirits who made
I can have it in a 1-hour period.
Shine on my arm. Take this out. Back. Take this. I know. I am too. It feels like it's on me. Look at.
I'm feeling it too, guys. Yeah.
We're going to loot this area first before pressing on.
Yeah, look at your hair standing up.
It is very common when in the presence of a spirit for your body to react with goosebumps or seeing the hair on your arms or neck stand on end. As we started to pull out some of our other equipment, Nick and Aaron heard an unexplained female voice.
That brings us to 11 silver. So, gathered 11 silver there.
It's behind me.
Our audio and our night vision cameras also picked up this unexplained female voice.
Johanna, are you there?
After she's in the attic or something.
Johanna, are you in the attic right now, hiding?
We thought the female voice we heard on the dance floor may have been
Gathered some materials there that we can sell for our silver.
was murdered by her father.
That's why we're looting this place before pressing on, so we can build up the silver that we'll eventually need for runes and stuff, and items we can get for our camp, which you can use to decorate it.
So again, we're hearing all kinds of noises, and they keep coming from the attic, so I feel like I need to get up there and stay there by myself. And I'm going to walk all the way back into that little secret room where Johanna wrote that little love poem on the wall. And Johanna obviously is the one who committed suicide here and is said to haunt this place.
Go Do it again. Stop! Stop!
Do not run from this. With countless unexplained noises coming from the attic, and many who believe the spirit of Johanna resides up here in a secret room where she wrote a love poem before her suicide, I wanted to see if I could make a connection and comfort her. Johanna, are you in here? I'm in your secret room right now, sweetie. I know what happened, Johanna. I know your lover, Robert Randall, was murdered while I was up in the spotlight room.
Now this area here has a bandit, so we gotta keep low and keep our distance. We're gonna see if we can take him out.
Johanna, tell me why you're trapped here. As I made my way back downstairs to meet up with Nick and Aaron, I heard screams from Nick and found him running out of the men's restroom where the guy we interviewed earlier, Rich Lawson, was violently attacked by a malevolent spirit.
I went to go take a piss. He's banging on the wall like something wanted me out of it. What? I heard that, dude.
Shut up.
Come here. That scared the out of me, and I saw it button my fly up.
And there's an area over this way that we're going to loot as well, so we can get an ingot and take out some bandits out over there as well.
Go ahead.
So I'm going to show you where you can get your first ingot of this area.
Hang on it again. Oh my God, that scared the living out of me.
And also show you where you can get some pretty nice things if you want to do free to play.
I walked in here. I go to take a piss. All of a sudden, you want to hear how loud it was?
I heard you scream.
Dude, I was scared. It was like this. No, it wasn't even that. No.
Deadly cold.
Stop! Stop running! Go back to...
Do not run. Do not run. Stop running.
Go ahead, do it again.
Do not run from this. We're not running from you.
Do it!
Find and rescue.
Is it? Come on, do it!
Find and rescue your
Do it again! Alright, right now we're hearing footsteps right above us.
I took out my EMF detector to measure electromagnetic energy levels in the room.
You get anything on that?
High numbers can indicate a presence, and they were climbing. I'm up at a 10. The audio on our cameras picked up an unexplained singing or humming, which sounds like a man's voice.
Oh, they weren't even worth licking my boots.
Here, man. I keep hearing all kinds of weird little footsteps.
You scared us pretty good, but we're not leaving this time. You want us out? You gotta harm us.
If this is the portal of hell, well, why don't you come up out of that ground and come and get us?
Oh my God!
What?
What? Say, turn around.
The activity at Bobby Mackey's was getting hot. Clearly, this slaughterhouse-turned-nightclub had many dark secrets. We headed to the basement, site of the infamous well, and one of the most gruesome murders in Kentucky history. Okay. This well is a portal to hell, where all the evil spirits have been causing all of the harm here. For people for years, they enter in and out of here through this portal over here. Is there anybody here?
We're here for you. We're looking for you. My name is Zach. I got Aaron and Nick.
So you climb up this ladder once you get
Any of you?
in the right position, once you unlock the way there.
Is this where the well is?
You come up to here and you go to this chest to have an ingot in it.
Huh?
These ingots you can use to upgrade gear to earn more rune slots.
This is the well, guys. This is the well that Carl, the old maintenance guy, discovered one day and found a piece of a human skull. He found a piece of a human skull right here in this ground. And as you can see, they had to tear up the floorboards to reveal it. Carl also stated to us that he wished he never discovered this well, which he believes opened this building to all its demonic attacks on the living, including his own, which ended in an exorcism. And this is where we were earlier, and right there is one of our X's that we're going to place our next static night vision camera. Is there somebody here? If this is a portal to hell, if this is the portal to hell, well, why don't you come up out of that ground and come and get us? Are you in here with me? Guys, I'm going to try to make contact here. I'm getting like a bad burning sensation on my back. What? Like it's burning. Like my whole back is burning. Where? It's on my back. Let me see. No, but this isn't a tingle. This is kind of like a little burn. And I don't feel good. Here, turn around. I can't see. I just don't feel good right now, guys. No, I don't know. I just feel dizzy and I just feel weird.
Now, if you want to do hunting, this is a good spot to do it.
I feel burning right here. Right here. It's like burning. Is there anything in here? No? It's just burning. There's like a burning sensation right here. It's somewhere around here.
But that one spot over there is just one good spot to find an ingot. There's actually another fortress over here called Ava's Nest.
Zach, just hold your shirt up for a second. It's right there in the middle. Yeah, take a visual still. Keep your camera on. Alright. Stay there. Hold still. That's a long stretch. What the? Are you serious? Here, turn back around. I need to get this on the night vision. Aaron, you got a phone message? No, I was standing right here. Talking to Nick. Here, I got it off my camera. What does it look like? Turn around. We need to get this on camera. Aaron, do you got that? Do you have that on your camera? Let me see it. I want to make sure we got that. Let's get it. I'm not going to get out of here. Get out of this. Let's get out of here. Here, follow. You alright? Watch your head. Who did that, huh? It's burning again, guys. I can't see it. These scratches kept appearing at this exact moment while our cameras were rolling. Is there more happening? Am I being scratched right now? Who's scratching me? I do not. Oh my gosh. There we go. I got a good shot of it. Is it bad? There's a couple. You got a couple of scratches. What the f*** is going on? Take another picture of it. Let me see.
So I got open my inventory and equip that shield that we got.
Alongside you melee weapons, about Raven fan shield fine like rest.
Why don't you come out here and do it to water down?
Rest and tracking.
It burns really bad. I want to get out of this room. At this exact time, we captured a couple different pieces of unexplained phenomena on this camera. Watch the left-hand side of the screen, and you'll see what appears to be a couple glowing anomalies moving downward, then disappearing.
The world is hot.
And also this orb of light appearing to shoot straight out from my back with lightning speed.
Shooting an enemy's burn orange.
Yes, it burns really bad. I want to get out of this room. Get out of this room. Give me this light. Give me this flashlight. Grab my camera.
Now, you never want to use the main gate if there's a guard there or otherwise. Your best bet for getting into this fortress the first time out is sneaking into a few point like this right here.
I had just received payback for taunting evil spirits.
Oh, God, what? Who's doing that to me? Who's scratching me?
But we were determined to finish our investigation of the basement.
Go to this chest here, there'll be another ingot. That gives you amount of 2 when you first start out the game.
I want to talk to the piece of who scratched me on my back 25 different times. Come and do it again. Why do you gotta do it on my back?
Your first fight of the game will be inside this house place right here. Inside the longhouse.
Why is it me?
I'm going to place some candles all around here. I'm not placing them in no ritualistic way. Right where I'm standing right now is where we did sacrifices on animals, and a lot of people believe they did human sacrifices in this room.
Now that word he just called him is basically called asshole.
Black light, we found traces of blood drips.
So basically he said, I want to make a mess of it, asshole.
It's almost like this whole wall has been doused with blood. You can actually see drip marks right here.
You know what actually was it? I'll stay here by myself and let that thing do Try to talk to the
EVPs, or electronic voice phenomena, are spirit voices recorded onto digital devices.
Who scratched that? Who scratched me? Scott, are you down here with me? Scott Jackson. Alonzo.
Scott Jackson and Alonzo Walling were the satanic worshippers who murdered Scott's girlfriend Pearl and then threw her decapitated head down the well, just about 20 feet from where Nick is sitting. When they were hung, they stated out loud they would forever haunt this building.
Were you the ones that scratched that? Pearl, are you here with me?
Nick captured this chilling EVP on his digital recorder of what sounds to be a female's voice or cry, then a male voice saying, "Precious, no." We regrouped and set up another static night vision camera to cover the opposite end of the basement.
My back still hurts. Like it still burns bad. You believe that?
Just before we walked into frame, I thought I saw something in the corner of my eye. This was the same spot where during the walkthrough we saw an apparition. We immediately went right to the area to investigate, but there was nothing there.
Whack!
We're totally unaware that our static night vision camera
I whacked you!
unexplained apparition.
Oh.
After analyzing the footage, we also noticed...
Listen up, Sheriff. That town ain't big enough for the both of us.
Is this the ghost of Scott Jackson who violently murdered his girlfriend Pearl?
I'm ready to get out of here.
I'm ready to get the hell out of here.
I don't like this place.
Yeah, come back here. There truly is evil here. There is evil spirits here. I know how this place Hell's Gate.
How you guys doing?
Just want to get out of here, man. Just want to get the hell out of here.
The The demonic attack at Bobby Mackey's led us to consult with a different kind of specialist, Bishop James Long of St. Christopher's Old Catholic Church.
I'm the presiding Archbishop for the United States Old Catholic Church. I study demonology. I do travel all over the United States to perform exorcisms if need be.
We just did an investigation actually here in your state here in Kentucky at a place called Bob Mackey's Music World. Have you heard of this place? I think this is the very first time that I've actually been attacked. And I'm not going to lie to you, I do use provocation and I do use taunting, but I think this time it backfired on me.
Sure.
And I got these scratches down my back. This is the actual footage, the raw footage. You'll see it once it takes it out at night vision. And I didn't bump into anything, nothing.
What you guys are doing, it's pretty dangerous. Like a few days later, this is like after.
That was 3 days after.
3 marches the mocking of the Trinity. And so that's why it's demonic in nature. And the fact that you were provoking, the fact that you were in obviously a place where demonic entities are known to exist and attack people, it let you know that it's there.
We did capture a black shadow of a man, very, very visual, very apparent, in this one corner of the basement. This is right after I got scratched. Watch right over here, left of the refrigerator.
Oh.
And then it's just gone.
Well, there's no doubt you absolutely caught some type of apparition. In my opinion, it wasn't done by human spirit.
There'd be more demonic.
I think that's true. This is very dangerous, guys. I'm an exorcist, and I would be ready to perform an exorcism. You guys are playing with fire. I understand that you are provoking to show people that, hey, this stuff is real. But I advocate that paranormal investigators should stay away from provoking, because things of that nature, like you being scratched, what you received was minor.
Is it crazy if I say that I don't want to stop doing it?
You're a tough guy, you're a strong guy, but you're thinking on a physical level. The thing is that you got to always remember you're investigating a spiritual level, not just a physical level. Yeah, you can get things that are doing, those are all physical. Those are outward manifestations. But what are you going to do on the spiritual level? Because that's where demons attack.
You know, I just don't like to run from things that I'm afraid of, but maybe I do need to be humbled. But, you know, we're not going to stop. We're going to keep going, and we're going to keep investigating, and keep my style, and do what we have to do.
You know, Jack, people tell me what I'm doing is not safe. So, it's a calling. If you feel like you need to go out and show people that this stuff exists.
This is just something where I know it's crazy to say, I just feel like that I want to do it, I have to do it.
Keep my number close, please.
If there is a place that houses pure evil, Bobby Mackey's Music World contains it. So this is Hell's Gate right here, huh? We felt it, we saw it, and we heard it.
Normally I don't have that much trouble taking out these fuckers.
For those who were victimized by these demonic entities. For me, I discovered what happens when you face them.
What is it?
And push the limits too far.
Who's scratching me?
I now understand the dangers involved and strongly believe what lies beneath these grounds should have...
So yeah, I have it on, higher difficulties does indeed make it more challenging.
Did you hear that? Oh my gosh, guys, I'm getting it again. My name is Zach Fagan. I never believed in ghosts until I came face to face with one. So I set out on a quest to capture what I once saw onto video.
Oh my God!
With no big camera crews following us around, I am joined only by my fellow investigator Nick Groff and our equipment tech Karen Goodwin. The three of us will travel to some of the most highly active paranormal locations where we will spend an entire night being locked down from dusk until dawn. If this is the portal of hell, why don't you come up out of that ground and get us raw?
I just saw something. Somebody just passed by.
Extreme. These are our ghost adventures.
Steve, we're in North Adams now.
North Adams, Massachusetts, nestled in the heart of the Berkshire Mountains, is one of New England's most mysterious and haunted buildings, the Houghton Mansion.
Wow, man, look at this place. Yeah, let me pull it in. I guess we're here. This place was creepy. Well, we just got here. We're in North Adams, Massachusetts, and we came here because of this place, this house. This huge mansion. This is the Houghton Mansion, and before we get locked down in here later on, Nick, Aaron, and myself, I want to learn about the history.
Let's not stick around to find out who wins.
I hear there's some tragic events that happened to the family that built this place, the Houghton family, and they're the ones that are said to haunt this place. So let's go find out if we can learn about some of the history and get ready for our lockdown, guys. Come on.
Albert Charles Houghton was born in 1844 in nearby Vermont, but made his fortune as president of Arnold Print Works, the largest employer in North Adams. Elected the town's first mayor in 1896, the mansion was built for Houghton and his family.
Because me dying once on that island was just a little embarrassing, to be honest.
To a Masonic temple, but its dark history began in the early 1900s.
August 1st, 1914, Mr. Houghton and his daughter Mary decided to go to Bennington for a pleasure drive. The car was a brand new 1914 Pierce Arrow touring car. It was driven by their longtime chauffeur, John Witters. They were accompanied by a Dr. and Mrs. Hutton from New York. About 9:30, they were in Pownell going up what's now Oakdale Road. They came across a team of horses parked on the right side of the road. So Mr. Witters turned to the left to go around them, and on the shoulder of the road, the engine started to race, and it rolled over, rolling down the hill, turning over 3 times. The men all escaped with minor injuries, cuts, scrapes, bruises, minor fractures. The women were not so lucky. Mrs. Hutton was killed instantly when the car rolled over her on its way down the hill. It came to rest in an upright position in the farmer's field at the foot of the hill, and Mary Houghton died of her injuries at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The chauffeur, Mr. Witters, could not understand how he had lost control of the car and was in a high emotional state, so he decided to put a watch on him to make sure he didn't do anything crazy. At about 5 o'clock in the morning, Mr. Witters told his friend he was going to go down and tend to the horses. And when he did not return in what his friend considered a reasonable amount of time, he called the police. And when they got there, they found him in the cellar of the barn where he had shot himself with a horse pistol.
A.C. Houghton suffered no serious physical injuries during the accident, but the tragic event broke his heart. He died in the mansion 10 days after the crash that took his daughter's life.
We were just told that the great-great-granddaughter of A.C. Houghton, her name is Rachel Branch, this is her address right here, 999. She actually lives here, so we're going to go up and talk to her and see if we can find a little bit more about her family and see if she still believes that her great-great-grandfather is still in the mansion. Hi, are you Rachel?
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Zach.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, okay, so, yeah, this is my crew here.
Are you from?
Yes, we are. Are you the great-great-granddaughter of Rachel? Oh, really? Okay, well, do you mind if we come in and talk with you? Or?
Oh, I got it.
Okay, good.
This is a little album of my father's.
Oh, cool.
This picture says Grandma Gallup with her chippies. And this would be Florence Louisa Houghton. That's Casey's daughter.
Oh, wow.
These might be the only pictures of her.
These are all the original pictures?
Oh, yeah.
When we do our paranormal investigation, is there anything that you can suggest that we may say out loud to some of your ancestors?
If I met them, I would say, "Are you so sad?"
You think they might be?
Tragic. Oh my goodness, look at the deaths.
And then the chauffeur, Mr. Witters, I'm sure he's still in a lot of guilt.
Oh yes, he must be. And especially if you're devoted to your family. It was an accident, but he probably thought, my goodness.
So they speculate a lot of the occurrences they have from Mr. Witters because he went so suddenly.
But the family was obviously devoted to him also because they buried him.
Well, I saw all the 4 tombstones, and then off in the distance you see that single one of Mr. Withers. It's just kind of, I saw that.
He will.
As kind of, he was part of the family, but he wasn't, and by out there he was still unbuilt.
The mansion remained with the Houghton family until 1926 when the Freemasons purchased it from A.C.'s daughter Florence. The Masons, shrouded in mystery, hold their meetings and rituals within a temple they built attached to the mansion. In some of the old hallways are enigmatic, yet frightening symbols of their past. A bed of nails and an electric chair covered in dust.
This is the Knights Templar sword.
Is that the Masons?
Well, they were said to be part of the Masons, but an elite group.
Really?
And some say may have protected the Holy Grail.
Really? Wow. Many of the Masons at the Houghton Mansion have witnessed supernatural occurrences.
Nearly every time I come down here, you hear a door slam or footsteps. Our meetings usually end anywhere between 9 and maybe 10:30. We go back upstairs to clean up the lodge room after the meetings. It doesn't feel like you're alone, that's for sure.
Really?
Me and another brother down here, we had to open the lodge, but we had a snowstorm, and we were waiting for our third member to show up. We had kind of trudged through the snow, and there was a large entry door going out to the carport off the main street. We were there, we were open, slammed.
This is the door you heard slam shut?
This is the one.
Show me how loud you heard it slam shut.
Well, it's somebody at least that far.
And after it,
That's as loud as it slammed. That's what we
and immediately thereafter you heard loud footsteps as if somebody walked inside.
Yep, it was like somebody was banging off snow off their boots having walked through 2 feet of snow. They went to the end of the hall and stopped. I was sitting on the other side of the wall, so I heard it clear as day. There was fresh snow. This whole, it had blown in and drifted over this whole landing here. And the snow was up to at least here. And there was not a footprint, not even a squirrel ran across here. There was no sign of any kind of any kind of entry.
I think it might have been Mr. Houghton or Mr. Withers.
One of those two.
I have one thing I'd like to show you.
Really?
This wall over here.
Yeah.
The rocks in the wall were from the Hoosic Tunnel. It was a tunnel that was built in the 1800s. They call it the Bloody Pit.
Why do they call it the Bloody Pit?
Because of the men that died in that tunnel.
How many men died?
Almost 200.
Mining these rocks that are sitting on the property of the Houghton Mansion.
Exactly. These are the rocks that came out of that hole that they made through the mountain. So I think that these rocks had something to do with the deaths of the Houghtons.
You mean like a curse?
A curse.
It's right off the tracks, isn't it?
We felt there was a connection between the horrific deaths associated with these rocks and the tragic events of the Houghton family. We set out to find the source.
So right now we've been walking along this railway for almost 2 miles now. We just found the Hoosac Tunnel, and this is weird. You can feel like literally like a 30-degree breeze just shooting out of this tunnel. Come on, man.
I will let you know.
They actually say that this tunnel is very haunted. And I don't know how far this goes back or how far we should go back. Is it like 5? I think it's 5 miles that it goes back. 5 miles? This whole thing is 5 miles long. Is anybody in here? Is anybody in here? I'll be the first to admit it. This is creepy as hell.
Inventory.
Plus a lot of fun. Is that a brick?
Like a fate by
I think so.
all your life. Look out, train,
Crimson
Detroit.
wall coming to the ceiling. And every now and then there'll be a big bang from the brick that's coming down off the ceiling. Somebody down here? Dude, what was that? I swear to God, I just saw something run across the tracks. I swear to God, I just saw something run across the tracks. I don't know if that was a guy or an animal or something, but something just went over from that side and crossed over the tracks. I swear to God. My light wasn't even Dude, I'm seeing, you don't know, 26 on my eyes?
Yeah, no, I'm
I just keep seeing everywhere. Yeah. I know it's dark in here, but it feels dark in here. Like the energy, it's like bad or something. You know, I can't explain it. It just feels like we shouldn't be in here. You think this might have been the spirit of John Witter?
I think he's telling us to get out.
Josh is the past president of the Masonic Temple, which is located inside the Houghton Mansion, and he's experienced a bunch of paranormal activity in here, and he's going to take us around and show us where some of those hot spots are.
I guess one of the first spots I'd like to show you, just to introduce you to one of our spirits that at least I feel is here, is this is a portrait right here in our main lobby of A.C. Houghton himself. A.C. is one of the ghosts that we believe to be haunting this location.
Yearly, every time I come down here, you hear a door slam or footsteps. There's certain doors that are heading into the lodge room. They'll occasionally shake, shiver almost.
Now we're going to head into Mary's bedroom.
Mary is one of the daughters of A.C. Houghton, right?
Yes.
And she was killed in a car accident?
Yes.
Now what kind of activity have you...
We've had a lot of people get strong sensations of sadness, sensations of being touched. We've captured some EVPs that had like a scream on them. We've had different ones that say...
So it's been a scream that's been heard here?
Yes.
Wow.
Some that'll say, get out. God, there's been so many of them. I can't even think of the top of my head right now. Yep, 2 different get outs. One was upstairs and one was downstairs.
Can we go check out some of the rooms where that's been captured?
Yes.
I like that voice. Get out. That's kind of our speed. Because we can't get out because we're locked down. So you actually captured this voice saying, get out.
I did.
Where did you capture this at? What part of the
It's on
mansion?
the 3rd floor.
Do you think this might have been the spirit of John Witters?
It could have been John Witters.
And he's saying what?
I think he's telling us to get out.
That is very clear, too. Get out. That's a class ADB.
I've had a good majority of my personal experiences with the building have happened up here on the 3rd floor. So the section of the house we just entered is the servant section of the house. This would be where the butlers and maids and everybody live.
A lot of paranormal activity in this room?
A large amount of activity in this room. Probably most of the activity will happen here.
You've actually seen a figure, an apparition in this room?
Right in front of the doorway. Now the door was closed and it was pitch dark. It was about 11 o'clock at night, but he was standing right in front of that doorway.
And then you actually had another one right here.
Yes, the actual one that I've taken a picture of during the daytime. It was actually probably about 3 o'clock in the afternoon while taking pictures, and you can see somebody standing, their face right here in this window pane.
Okay, well then if this is your most active room, I want to do 2 things. I want to set up, let's do 2 X's. Yeah, so Aaron, why don't you give me your camera? Aaron, can we put an X right where Nick is standing? And then we can shoot down this hallway right here.
We had people come in here and just have to leave crying because they felt that upset. There was an EVP that was taken in here that had to relate about how he had a heavy heart, where his heart was broken about the accident.
Now, were they asking about Mr. Witt's? That's right. So meaning that he probably felt bad for causing that.
That's what we felt when we listened to it.
And you've actually told us one thing that's unique about this room. This is the only room where there's no electricity.
Right. The fixtures are in here, but if you test them, there's nothing running through it. If you look through the window, there's some houses up there. I've had them come to me and say how they've seen the lights on this room. Along with other people who've been here, who've left in the middle of the night, looked up and said, oh, I left the light on. And then they realized that I can't leave that light on. That light's not there. There used to be a house that sat here before Houghton built his house.
In 1850, there was a house before that?
That house was picked up and moved to another place in the city, so that cellar hole for that house is probably still here. It wouldn't make too much sense to fill in a cellar hole just to dig another one for another house. Now, there's a spirit down here that I've encountered many times, which I feel is a little girl, and we haven't been able to document where she came from. But I think maybe she's attached to that original cellar hole or that original house.
You'll be tapped down there, she'll touch you, she'll play with your hair, and we take it as a playful spirit.
My leg just kind of gave out. I looked behind me. Nobody was there.
So you felt someone actually push on your leg?
I think that it was that little girl spirit that everybody talks about that's down there.
That pushed you?
Yes.
So you saw a little girl in the basement here?
She actually peeked out around the corner, kind of got down on the floor, and then kind of just moved across the floor.
She always seems to come out of that doorway.
Let's do this. Let me grab your camera. Why don't we put an X here? Shooting down that area right there.
This is a building of many mysteries and a lot of history, and not to honor it, and not to explore it, and not to archive, and not to catalog would do it a disservice. Thousands of people have come into this building over the years. And there must be some footprint somewhere.
Right. Whether it be residual or some kind of intelligent energies that can actually answer you or give you commands.
If you subscribe to the theory of energies neither created nor destroyed, where does it go?
Yeah. It takes another
form, exactly. I think being locked down here presents a really unique opportunity to a building that is known to have had a very long history, and not all of it was good.
AC Houghton, can you hear me? Did you hear that? Oh my gosh, guys, I'm getting it again.
I saw nothing, Vulcan.
So we're literally minutes away from being locked down inside of Houghton Mansion, and dusk is about to arrive, so Aaron's just setting up our exterior static night vision camera, and this camera will be covering the front door, where we're actually going to get padlocked inside. You know, when we say we're being locked down inside these locations, we literally mean it, and if we have to drill a deadbolt lock on the outside of the door so we don't get out, we will do it. You ready to lock us in here? Ready to do it. Good luck. 0. Go ahead, man. Here we go. This is how Ghost Adventures sure gets locked down. AC Houghton, can you hear me? My name is Zach. This is Nick. And this is Aaron. We're locked inside your mansion, AC, and we can't get out. So if you don't like us here, can you give us some kind of a sign or a noise? What about you, Mr. Winters? We know that you're the one that felt all the shame from the car accident that killed a lot of his family. Do you still live with that guilt? After we introduced ourselves to the spirits who are claimed to haunt this mansion, we set up a static night vision camera at the side entrance hall, where there have been numerous cases of this door slamming shut, then very loud footsteps following with nobody there. We also set up motion sensors that will trigger an alarm.
Now in this mission there is no combat in this mission we're doing.
Right now we just found one of our X's to place one of another static night vision camera. And this is where the guy that locked us in, Josh, the mason here, he saw a figure actually run from this side, run right over here. There was a black, shadowy figure. So let's place our static night vision camera on our X, Aaron. All right, let's start doing with it. Yeah, let's go this way. Is that the motion sensors going off? It is. Go downstairs. Right now, as you can hear, one of our motion sensors is going off from the front entryway in the hallway. And I don't know what triggered it, but there's nobody in here but us three. And as you can hear, right now, these motion sensors are going off non-stop. They're going crazy. Somebody here? This is going nuts. Somebody here right now? If there is, can you come knock this camera off the tripod?
Roger! What is this?
There's something in there. Those things don't go off that easily. When we reviewed the footage from our static night vision camera to see what triggered the motion sensors, we were absolutely stunned by what we saw. What we believe
believed to have captured is a shadow person, a supernatural phenomenon of dark, unexplained human-like shadows that often move very quickly. When we replay the footage, it appears that this entity comes from A.C. Houghton's office to the left and goes right through the wall on the right. We thought the motion sensors may have been triggered by the spirit of A.C. Houghton.
AC? Do you not like us in your house? I just feel like something just hit me. I feel like something just came in and hit me with a sudden blast of cold air and just something weird up here in my head, man. Can I see an EMF detector? Yeah. These EMF detectors that we're using, they measure the electromagnetic fields in the environment, and ghosts or spirits are said to give off electromagnetic energy. So when we get spikes and we're not around nothing that's electrical, that's a real good chance that there's a spirit here with us. Are you here with us, AC? Did you not like what I said about, do you not like a bunch of strangers being locked inside your house?
God, I thought what was that?
Did you hear that? No. Come here. Be quiet.
I was on a mountain. In a violent
I just heard a little girl scream. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm getting it again. I'm getting it again right now. It's freezing. Yes. Look at my body. Look at. Anybody here with us right now? Oh man. I don't know. I heard a little girl scream.
All three of us clearly heard a little girl's voice, and at the same exact time my EMF detector spiked, lending credibility to the theory that this was paranormal.
For my attention, as if it were begging me to follow. You are the witches, fated to carry us by.
Mary Holden, are you in here?
In this case,
What are you hearing?
I'm
hearing footsteps. It keeps walking around. Up in Mary. What the hell was that? It keeps coming. No, dude, I just heard that.
To Odin's old slain champions. They opened for me shades of Valhalla.
It's almost midnight at the Houghton mansion. We're searching for the spirit of Mary Houghton, who died tragically in a car accident.
Right here in the door frame. Come here for a second, Zach. What are you hearing?
Yes.
I'm hearing footsteps. Keeps walking around. Up in Mary's room. What the hell was that?
Pain. This fighting
It keeps coming. No, dude, I just heard that. I heard those three loud footsteps. Go up there. Let's go up there. Let's be really quiet and let's try to go right to where the footsteps are and let's sneak up on her since she's sneaking up on us or whoever it is. There's someone here with us. We're getting ready to go into Mary's room right now, Mary Houghton, and this is where a lot of activity has happened. Actually, Aaron, you have that dark light? When we do our investigations, we're always open to experimenting with new pieces of equipment, and this is one of those pieces. This is called a dark light. It's supposed to illuminate the buffering zone between our world and the spiritual world using electromagnetic resonance between the upper and lower ranges of the visible spectrums of light. In English, it's supposed to attract ghosts to the light, kind of like the bugs after. It's similar to that. So let's go in here and piece this whole room with this light. Let's give it a try. We'll go in here, okay? I'll wave it all around. After that, I'm going to come back out here, take a series of 5 pictures with our infrared camera, and see if any spirits were attracted to this light. Mary Holden, are you in here? If you are, you can see me and you can see this light.
And so that's that.
Please come towards me.
We find out eventually we will betray our brother Ziggurat, and we say that can't be possible.
We're not here for any trouble.
So stay tuned for the next video where we'll do Family Matters.
So please come to this light right now, Mary. Get out. We got to get out. We'll take some pictures with a digital still and see if this light attracted anybody. Ready? Go. Ready? Digital still right there. Right there. Ready?
Calgary mathematically highlight and he went out and looked
These long infrared flashes can only be seen through our night vision cameras. Spirits move at a higher frequency and often cannot be seen by the naked eye. Using an